Welcome back to Super Algebrawl. We're going to be doing what seems to be the final level here. Of course, on the hardest difficulty, so we don't get any of these helpers right here. And our goal is to make numbers that will defeat the enemies. So, for example, if 20 fights 14, what you actually get... Well, this one specifically is a misspelled ethereal. It can't be hit by larger numbers. So yeah, things can definitely have passive effects. But if it was a normal enemy, this would be a 6. We would get a corrupt 6, which we'll show later on. So far now, we just need to get to a value of 14. So we can do that by multiplying 2 and 5. And then we use the fight command here. We don't need to add the 4 and the 10 together, by the way. We can fight 10 and then fight with a 4. So that's how a battle goes. Okay, wow, we have 3 things we can select, and that's going to be the thing for the whole run. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see, like, when I'm getting treasure, in other words, cards to select, and normal encounters, and this is the only chance where I can get many characters, or many abilities, and then I have to do most of the run without new ones, so... Okay, Zeal, add 1 to every soldier's value. This was extremely good. I feel like this was very flexible. And then divide a soldier into 50% value soldiers. The divide a soldier into 2 lower value soldiers, I felt like this was not as good to me. Well, like, because we've had some other Division-esque effects. But yeah, I'm picking this, especially because I know that it gives you 2 charges of it, which is really good. Next selection, Moral. Your soldiers under 5 HP can be corrupted. Corrupted is what happens when you overkill an enemy. The ally you use to overkill the enemy will be corrupted. It's one of the things the game uses to incentivize you to deal exact damage to the opponent. And your king converts enemies instead of fighting. I'm not picking this one because it feels like a freaking troll and, and trick. And this is our king, of course. I just generally want to have 10... just to keep 10 health for the king. The ideal run would be taking no king damage. Okay, I think I'm picking this one. This is a passive effect, as if it wasn't obvious. Okay, next choice, Shock or Fireball. Oh no, I don't have any freaking new allies to pick from. Inflict 5 damage to every enemy, or inflict 25 damage to target. And these effects are immune to corruption-based stuff. I already have that passive effect that helps with dealing with low HP enemies, so I'm picking Fireball this time. Well, 94. Okay, so we can use the Zeal to, like, try to get a high number. 42 is not really high enough, to be honest. So let's see how high we can get to. 105. We can then fight. So that's what Corrupt does. It deals the damage, and of course, surviving ally is the difference of the damage. But now I would have to fight the enemy, except I actually have a Fireball, so I can just deal that, and goodbye. And everything refreshes every battle. Advanced. So, there's also an undo feature, which is really nice to have in such a math-based, like, intuition-filled game. That's not high enough. Let's see. This is not enough either. Like, what's gonna happen is, like, it's just gonna have 4. And, oh wait, it has a special ability. Plus 5 HP every time a soldier dies, which is even more pain against me, you know? I feel like I should use the moral ability whenever possible. Like, for example, there. And you see that the one didn't turn to the enemy's side, which is really good. But I need to time this right or figure out a way. Probably it's, like, the final thing we do, maybe? So, let's, 5 times 17... is 85, and we can make them fight, leaving 4 health that does not get corrupted, and then we just use the Fireball on the last opponent, and there we go. Alright, we get another choice now. Multi or Vlad. Leech to steal 1 health from everybody, or merge 2 soldiers multiplying their values. But this is just another multiplication. I mean, I bet it's really good at multiplication, but I think I really need another character right now. So now I have a 15 that's just walking around with me. Now, I've never used this 15 before, so I don't know if the leech ability will... Oh, yeah, nice! It doesn't take away from the king. Okay, okay, very good, very good. Okay. Very interesting to know that. That's how it works. And the slime also has a special ability where it divides itself on each hit. You don't seem to have any special ability, though. So, if we can get to 165, that'd be really nice. That seems like a suspiciously divisible by 15 number. So if I get to 11, that's nice. I don't even know if I can get to 11 easily. I could probably get to 12 easier. You can make... Also, enemies can fight each other as well. I mean, allies can fight each other as well. So we can get to 12. No, shoot, I don't have a multiply anymore, you freaking Dumbo. Okay, even though that looks easier, like, I don't have the abilities to do it well. Like, it spends too much. Should probably consider a leech at this point. So what is that number compared to what it can do? It can also boost stuff. And we can get a high number that is close to 164. That'd also be seemingly pretty good. Okay, maybe undo that and then Zeal again. I mean, maybe this is overcomplication. We should just make the 15 fight the 15, which will also prevent it from splitting. And then try stuff with the multiplicating into a 165-ish value. This is not close to 165, and I don't think Fireball will do it either. Yeah, Fireball won't do it. It's so interesting that a 12 would seem to do this for me. Wait, I do have a 12. I mean, well then. No, I'm an idiot, because the 15's gonna get corrupted. Which, you can't use monsters skills, yeah, sure. I can add into an 11, which is my original plan, but then when you do that... But I can just Fireball the 15 away. Yeah, there you go, okay. There it is. Next battle, we have a Thief, which will steal one of my abilities. So now I lost 1+ charge, as well as a Gravedigger 75. So, I mean, doesn't 5 times 15 make it work? So then I would need to make a 32, which is not hard to make a number that's close to 32, because Fireball will deal 25 damage and doesn't corrupt. There we go. 82 now. Probably time for an add and see how close we can get to 82. 14, which is enough, which is in corrupt range, not good. Maybe we steal health instead? Nope, no. This 26 is the problem. We could just fight this. It seems efficient to do that, because, like, again, those can't be... under 5 HP, stuff cannot be corrupted, so I'm allowed to overkill that. Now... What's the best way to get to a number like 87? It's like, I know it's 9 times 9, close to that anyway. Like, multiplying is the strategy for getting to the higher numbers. No. 84? Here's the thing. This split is a problem. Or maybe I can just deal this first. Okay, this actually is gonna work, I think. No, hold on. This didn't get to use its leech. Nice. Okay, that was an even better way to do the end, although it didn't really matter. We can now choose another... Okay, so power. Multiply soldier's value by itself. Or just get a 50. Getting a 50 is pretty good. I really think the 50 is the better option here. But it's cursed because I want to use power, though. It's like... I've never used that ability. But still, it just feels too good to have power. Anyway, 98. Come on, you just multiply that by 2 and you're there. I mean, I don't know if that's the best option, but it's the one I want to do. So we can fight it. So, we want 3 times 7 for the 21, but feeling we're not there yet. Probably buff everyone and just get something over. We don't have the ability to 21 right now. Whatever. Like, we probably should, like, leech or something, even though it doubles because of this one's ability. Or maybe, you know what? We have a Fireball. Let's get rid of that. This seems like it should be extremely easy now. We can, like, just do that and fight. Yep, 5 means not corruptible. And I can just, like, infinite subtract involving these and these. There we go. Alright, another reward. 32, which break the soldier into single digits. I have never used the ability to break the soldier into single digits. And another multiplier. I think we just take the 32. Like, having more soldiers is just great. Oh, great, look at that. A 32 against the 32. Literally never have seen the problem before. So far, this run has been going extremely well. We have an awkwardness with this 29, I guess. This 50 is way over. Although this should be pretty easy still. I can fire at it, and it's corrupt, but I don't care that it's corrupt, we just fireball it out. Can't be hit by larger numbers, that's right. So, 15 fights you instead. And now, it's a 2 times 7, except we can't do 2 times 7 because screw your face. Whatever, smaller numbers are enough to take care of it. There we go. Alright, next fight, 82. Got some bigger numbers, and a plus is gone. So add these together, we get exactly 82. Goodbye. Okay, 43 though. But we still have our multiplication sitting around, and it just seems nice to do this. We can do that and fight that again. Okay, now do we have enough multiplication spaghetti-o to let's deal with this? We probably should have enough. Yeah, we do. And Fireball deals the last few damage. There we go. So far, it's going way smoother than previous run. All right, 75 is our biggest number here. We can probably just add it up. No, having high numbers is kind of cursed in this game because, like, in this scenario only, I guess. No, wait, never mind. It gaining health helps me because I can just do that and then it's not gonna get corrupted. Okay, so I should be able to like deal damage to a 14 here, and then steal life, turning into a respectable amount again. Fireball on this one, boost everyone up. We don't need to add. We really don't. But sure. This is honestly plenty. Boom. This has been helping so much, the anti-corruptibility. Alright, so I can choose a 5 that can be -1 up to 3 times, or a 25, just a 25. I think it's really obvious we do not need the fine-tuning that this -1 gives us anymore. I don't think we do, as we have way too much goodness on the moral here, so... Moral of the story is you get a 25. Okay, we're fighting against a 15, 85, lots of numbers, so I'm glad we have lots of characters to deal with the lots of numbers. So, with the 15 and the 14 fight, and then we do the trick of boosting. So the 89, how close are you to kill here? Something to just like multiply it by 2 or something, or we could just add more. Or we could have just done this on the 14, which makes a lot of sense. To have the 14 hit the enemy that needs to exact kill. Now we multiply 2 and 50. Get rid of the highest, and there we go. Some of these numbers are too high. We actually want to fight amongst ourselves, probably. Then we can zeal. Okay, this should be very easy now. I've used that moral trigger for it a lot. Like, a lot. Okay. Okay, so convert an enemy with 10 HP or less. So that's like, do we take control of it? Or 100. No. Big number, better. Look at that. I'm getting so rewarded here. Like, big number also synergizes well with subtract, considering that's effectively I have infinite subtracts. Nice splitting ability. Like, so far it looks really easy. I just need to think about the steps or something. I probably want you to fight amongst yourself for dealing with the 22 and such. The 49 is easily the worst part about all this. Just deal like this. Get out of here. And I really am not sure if I can deal with this, considering this is out of commission here. This 51, 34. We could have sacrificed the 49 a bit earlier on. This would require an 8 sitting around in order for me to fight it well. I'm sure we have that. Oh, hold on. Very nice. Cool. Closer than I even wanted it. So Thief is gonna lose one of our... Wow, 2 Thieves. My gosh. Okay, we probably want to get rid of those at the bottom. 50 fights perfectly into 45 because of the corruption thing. This slime is going to be a pain. I think I should get rid of it. As for the 56, feels like you should fight it multiple times. And this also really helps with the skeletons, because now 198, super powerful there. And now what? Just like 5 times 20. Okay, there we go. Someone nerf moral. 95. Okay. 95 perfectly synergizes with that because I have a 5 range overkill window. Okay, so I know that adding 1 to every soldier's value, then killing the 51 is perfect as well. 16 can fight the 16. 3. My 3 and the 26 can fight, so this 23 can die. Alright, very easy now. And fireball this out. This is my last reward pickup. Inflict 5 boring. Merge 2 high stuns divided by lowest. Alright, cool. I would love to play with Divide. We've not been able to do so. Okay. Fight against 2 bosses. Kills every even soldier on death. Do you kill every odd on death? Yes, you do. Okay. Wow. 893. Both values that are really close to 900 and 1000 respectively. How close is, by the way, like some value like that's way too high. 800. It's good to compare like how reaching the multiplications are at this rate. Probably kill 990 first because we have more evens laying around. I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter because Zeal will flip them anyway. Getting the tan is tough. Okay, let me think about that. No, not that, but this being close is nice. And I can add it to the 100 effectively. I think the most important thing is I can only use the multiply effectively for a single enemy, and the other one we'll have to get elsewhere. That might actually be a huge problem. Like, to get to 2 high numbers, I think we actually lose this fight. Because I didn't get a second multiply. Wait a minute, what the? Wait, divide can... What? Okay, whoa. Holy crap. Merge 2. Freaking amazing. Merge 2. Oh, we don't have enough space, so it's not gonna be merge 2 soldiers. Okay, but that's actually really clever, because, like, divide is usually not the best thing to see. But if it works against enemies, it's just like... No, come on, okay, maybe be too overpowered, but... Why can't I divide the enemies by each other? It says 2 soldiers, though, in the bottom. Whatever. Let's not complain about run-saving technology, okay? Anyway, it would make sense to me to divide the 50 by that, because the 50 isn't as high as what the 100 can get us. So now I'm going to try to hit a number that is close to 990. That's pretty close. If I add all, that's too high. Okay. 960. It doesn't really use the 100 well, I'll say that. Maybe I add the 32 instead, though. If I was gonna not use the 100, I might as well freaking have divided it, you know? But maybe I should. So that's only 8 now. What if I plus 2 those and then that? 918. Just trying to get a value that's like... 96! There we go! Thank you a lot. What? Oh right, Ice Storm. Sure. Cool. And there it is. Perfect. Look at all those stars. So that's Super Algebra. I don't think there's an extra. That is the final world. So I hope you enjoy. Even though that was less difficult than the second world for me. Turns out dividing to the target is incredibly strong. But yeah, anyway, bye.